The Valleycast. The Valleycast. And literally just give us a 30-second clip and we'll play it on the show.
Yeah,
it's
especially
one of those
if there's
things.
like funny stuff in there and you can do little jokes you chose.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
thing.
the shorter the better.
21, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Also,
Yay!
speaking of...
Wait, before you go on, sorry, hold on to that. If you want to submit an intro song to the Valleycast, please do it on our subreddit, which is reddit.com/r.
was right.
That was it.
That was
a beautiful intro.
Was that 30 seconds exactly?
It was, yeah.
30
Oh,
seconds.
man. Who did that?
exactly.
Sorry, I closed it by accident because it does that thing where
Yeah, I
like you
get
got
it.
where it starts playing again.
We'll figure it out.
It's called V Casti by Franklin.
Hey, Franklin,
Franklin.
you're a brilliant asshole.
Yeah.
It's really funny and,
You're a
and sarcastic.
Sick burn.
Yeah, really funny.
Yeah, I see what you did there. And
A
I
lot
like
of people have never heard this podcast before, and we're just very confused.
And they're like,
I like to think a lot of people anyway. Maybe not. Who knows?
Guys, welcome to the Valleycast. This is our weekly podcast, the Valleyfolk's weekly podcast, where we all just come around this table here and we talk about whatever the fuck we want, each of us at a time.
You did
And
it. You're doing it.
last
baby.
week, do you guys even remember the fucking
I
last
do.
episode we did?
Only
Was I
'cause-
with you guys?
Yeah, you were.
I was sitting over there.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
I
remember
took
you guys
the
It
lead.
seemed like it was
on.
2 weeks ago.
It felt like a while
We've
ago.
done a lot. We've been
done a lot.
shooting a lot
We've
this
been
week.
shooting a ton.
We're trying to knock out 2 to 3 videos a day in a means to get ahead on our YouTube and Patreon platforms. And holy crap, it's been a lot.
It also feels like, I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys, but it feels like literally yesterday you were like, well, Friday, tomorrow. And I was like, hold up.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I was there
like,
for that.
I
You were
really-
genuinely shocked.
I genuinely was like, tomorrow's Friday?
I know, it's crazy.
Like, it messed me up
Yeah.
real
It
good.
scares me when that happens.
You guys, we're 4 friends and comedians that sit around a table and talk, and that's the Valleyfolk.
Yeah.
That's the Valleycast.
First thing on the docket today is we've had a panicky couple few days.
Us and
Great.
many
Here
of our
we go.
colleagues.
Here we go.
we
This is also like how we start every cast. I
guys,
feel
just so
like.
you know,
Guys,
we've been
Something
terrified.
awful's happened.
We're in turmoil here at the Valleyfolk.
Welcome back to the
We're all going to
Valleycast.
hell. We're
This
in a
week's turmoil.
handbasket.
Welcome to our first segment, Code Red.
Yeah, you know what? We actually, to be fair, I was talking to Joe about this. We've remained so creepily calm in it and have primarily focused on making fun videos, and that's been
just
very
like,
nice.
all
But
right.
I think that those two things are connected. How calm we were for this is directly related to us having many traumas prior.
Context, provide.
So Patreon did a switcheroo on some of their finance stuff to make a more international platform for people, I guess. And in
Which is
doing
theoretically
so,
great.
Theoretically great, good for them. You're growing,
I
you're
love
popping, you're having a
euros.
great time.
I love rubles.
Sometimes when your banking institutions see a charge from continents away, they think that you're being scammed and they shut down those payments. And then oftentimes when that happens, it's very difficult to remind people. They don't feel like, rushing over and signing back up again. And so basically...
And sometimes it does it to a lot of your people.
So we had basically...
Because a lot of people use credit cards. on
Yeah.
these.
We had about over 6 times as many what's called declines.
And those declines also decline them as patrons.
Yeah, so they
right.
just lose them as patrons.
So anyway,
Yeah.
all that to say, if you would like to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/thevalleyfolk. But also, we're revamping it soon, and we did a kind of State of the Valley thing on the Patreon today to explain kind of the direction we're going with future stuff. But also, if you did get declined, feel free to hop back home. You want.
Hey, it would be cool if you just went back in.
You gotta go patreon.com/Valleyfolk and just get back on there.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And many people haven't. Thank you. And
Yeah.
that's very much appreciated.
It is rebounding, and it was a panic for a lot of people. I mean, it hit us pretty good, but there's some people that it slammed.
It
Like,
slammed
decimated.
I
hard.
saw tweets that were saying 50% of their patrons' payments didn't go
Yeah.
in for
Jesus.
the month, which is just insanity because a lot of people make their living this
Yeah.
way.
Yep. A lot of cosplayers, a lot of creators.
A lot of people in the nerd culture.
Cosplayers
Nerd
like
culture.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like us. Yeah, we
I'm
cosplay as
cosplaying
comedians.
As Lee right now.
Yeah, right.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's our I guess that was our opinion
Also,
about that.
something insane happened yesterday with the Zoom. Are you gonna?
Oh
talk
yeah, I
about
talked
that?
about this on Dynamic Banter, but
Well, that's
where did I
insane.
talk about this? Fuck, I don't even remember.
You told us about it.
Did talk about
The
it.
Zoom HX or
thing that
H6.
we
Sorry,
record
the Zoom
podcast
H6
on.
is what we've been recording the
Our
podcast on.
lifeblood.
Mm-hmm.
The Zoom H6 that Cloverfield started on and Dynamic Banter started on, and then continued into the Valleycast. Yesterday, Mike and I were setting up in this very room for the latest Dynamic Banter episode, which is on iTunes, Dynamic Banter.
I was there as well. It's okay. I'm very quiet and I can blend in very easily.
Elliot was there too, and I didn't put his name in the title because usually we don't get a lot of listens when we put his name in the title.
Well, I don't want to hurt your data, but I can improve your quality, so I'll pick one.
Well, I agree with that fully. In fact, William Haynes was on an episode, and his is the lowest listened to episode of all of the Dynamic Banter episodes.
And I'm sure it's the best.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, William Haynes is a funny kid.
He's a
Anyway,
talented, talented
so
boy.
we were setting it up just like normal, and I turn it on, and it turns on, and I see that the battery is dead, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put some new batteries in.
Yeah?
There's an entire package of batteries in the corner of the room. I open it up, I put it into the Zoom, turn it on, nothing happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, these are new batteries fresh out of a package. That's not how that works. And then I turned it off and turned it on again. Nothing was happening. And then I kind of flipped it over and started to talk to Elliot and Mike about something. We were engaged in discussion the entire time while we were setting up, like we do. Miss a lot of gold before we record, by the way.
A lot
A lot of fun
camaraderie.
stuff
Good
you'll just never
dynamic
hear. It's
banter.
kind of the benefits of just being our friend and being in our presence.
Did you guys know that conversations occur when the mics are not on?
Believe it or not. And so while I was standing there, maybe seconds passed from when I attempted to turn on and off
Maybe
the Zoom,
seconds.
and I start to smell electrical fire smell.
Sure.
Which is one of the worst smells.
It is
It
one of
is.
the worst. And it's also such a notable. Like I feel like there's a few things like death. You're like that's death. Like animals. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And
When
neighbors.
when the electrical when the electrical burn smell comes out when you're at home, you're like, oh fuck, what's about to
Yes.
explode?
Yeah,
What's
totally,
broken?
totally.
Where's the fire
And
gonna
it's
start?
like it's omnidirectional and ubiquitous because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you smell it and you never know where it's coming
No.
from. You're running
also,
around your
it's
whole
a hard
house.
one to shake. Have you ever been in a room
Yeah.
that like you're like,
Yeah,
still
it was
smells
in
like
here
it?
for the day
Yeah.
yesterday. But anyway, not only did I start to smell that smell, but I started to see smoke emerge from the battery compartment on the H6
Insane.
in my
Smoke,
left
real
hand.
Smoke. You saw the smoke?
I saw the smoke.
Smoke
There was
confirmed.
A real amount of smoke. It looked like a magician had done like a
Like a little
it was like,
trick, yeah.
look.
And that's
It
why I
was
said
like the-
afterwards, I was like, and for my next trick,
Yeah. And it was very fun. And that's just one of
Yeah.
the many conversations
It was
we
like the
have
tiny
when the mics
audio
are-
pope was chosen. We have a new tiny audio pope.
that's good. Yeah. But my favorite thing was
Ooh,
Mike's
that took
reaction.
me way too long to get.
Come on, man. Mike's reaction to it was so funny to me because we were all just in shock watching smoke come out of the H6. The second I noticed the smoke, I just like ripped the batteries out and threw them to the ground. But I looked to Mike and I was like, "You guys seeing this? This is smoke!" And then I turned to Mike and Mike's just like. He's just laughing. He doesn't like say anything. He's just
and
laughing.
Mike was the first person to just go, yeah, that's a dead Zoom. That's
Yeah,
not
he
going to
did
work
say
anymore.
that.
And then me being me was like, nah, I'm sure it's
We
fine.
can fix
Everything
it.
will work
Yeah.
out.
Everything
Yeah,
will
it's
work
fine.
out.
And Mike was right. It's a dead Zoom. And
it
so
didn't work out.
This happened yesterday, so we were freaking out because we had to record the Valleycast today, which is what we're recording now. And so
do we
went,
just sell the Zoom? Do we
we could
like,
sell the
sign
broken
it
Zoom,
and
yeah,
sell
we
it,
could.
You know,
Someone want a broken Zoom?
Lord? Does
We could
anyone want a broken
meticulously
Zoom?
take it apart and learn all about it.
Oh, I love that, Joe. Together
You would
as a
love
summer
that.
project.
You would actually really
Yeah.
love that.
I'd be
That's
like,
right
oh,
up your
cool.
alley to be like screws.
Part of me kind of
baby
loves the idea of
screws.
taking it apart and
This
messing
thing-
with it.
Hey, look at all this stuff that we don't understand, and
Yeah,
now that it's
exactly.
apart, we still don't know. Let's put it back together. Nope, can't. Dead Zoom. Bye.
Anyway, so yeah, now we have a new Zoom thanks to Joe Beretta. He went to
Beretta.
Sammy's camera.
Went to Film Tools.
Film Tools, sorry. It's
After
just-
going
they're
to
similar, they're
Fry's, and
similar.
Fry's was like, nope, don't got it.
I'm
Which
telling you, it was a run on it. I went to Guitar Center and dealt with a 55-year-old man named Zed.
Yeah.
I'm positive was high out of his mind.
I'm sure
on
he
some
can
sort
play.
of opiate.
He can probably play Stairway on any of those
He
guitars.
guaranteed can, but he can't find me a Zoom.
he'll show you without asking.
So last week we talked about cartoon reboots. Muppet Babies
Yeah.
had been rebooted.
I wanted Animaniacs.
Updated for a new generation. It's computer animated. Lee wanted Animaniacs. Who cares what you guys picked?
Sure.
You listened to the last
He did
episode. We're
Batman.
not talking about that anyway.
Got it.
Let me move on. Tangents.
Thank you.
So anyway, we talked about cartoons last week. So this week, I want to bring up that, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Alf has been
Yes, I've heard about
announced
it.
to be rebooted.
My favorite
Alf.
tweet. I have to.
Oh, it's official?
You need to find it
It's
because
official.
I want to shout this person out. But there was a beautiful tweet about it that they said they put up the little friggin' thing that said Alf was getting rebooted, and it was like closes computer, shakes head, walks into the sea.
Yeah.
Like it's just someone had been working on an Alf reboot and was just like, all right, just like walks.
My
away.
life's work is complete.
We're done.
Yeah, there's a lot of like fun tweets about everyone making fun of Alf, and frankly, I don't appreciate it.
Steve, I know you know the answer, but I'm gonna ask you two. Do you know what the Alf's like famous catchphrase was?
No.
Do you know, Lee?
Do you know, Lee?
I do. The second you say it, I'm going to be very upset because I'm positive I had a shirt with the phrase
So
on
now I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, Steve, and we're both gonna say it because then that will prove whether or not
Yeah.
I think mine is the one that is actually the one. Ready?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
sure.
1, 2, 3.
Ha!
Where's the
I
cat?
kill me, you fucking asshole! You knew it was ha, I kill me,
No,
but you
man.
changed
Where's
the
the
term.
cat?
Where's the cat?
Where's
I
the
kill
cat?
me.
That was it. Ha, I kill me.
Kill me. Didn't he have something else? on
Where's the
there?
cat? Ha! Where's the cat?
I don't think really where's the cat.
Yeah, he
was the
wanted to eat
slogan.
the cat.
Well, yeah, I know,
That
but
was
I don't think.
obvious.
I mean, but I don't think
Like,
he had a
are
catch.
He
they
wanted to eat the
worried-
fucking cat, Steve.
And this is the truth, guys. Are they worried about how misogynistic Alf was? Like, how are they going to change that during these times?
I'm sure someone's worried. Someone out there is
Where's the cat?
legitimately
Betty,
worried.
do your goddamn fucking job and find the cat.
Incessant misogyny of Alf. I'm just a little bit worried as to how they're going to play to it in this day and age.
I love Alf, and I watched Alf a lot
Yeah,
as a
I love
child.
Alf.
And
I
there
did
was an Alf
too.
cartoon, by the way, also, which
Yeah.
featured his Melmacian
Yep.
brothers and sisters.
Is the reboot puppet?
Puppet?
That's unknown. Well, let me read to you
Well,
just.
what are they going to do? They
Let me
can't
read
do
to you.
CGI.
Variety has posted an article saying Alf reboot in development at Warner TV. Warner Television is in the early stages of developing a reboot of the classic sitcom Alf. Variety has confirmed with sources. No writers yet attached to the project, which would again explore the misadventures of the titular cat-eating Alf.
I love
Do you know what
him
Alf
so much.
stands for? It's also an
Alien
acronym.
Something life form, right?
There it is, alien
Okay.
life form. Yeah.
Nice.
I just
Did you know that,
yawned.
Joe? Did you not know that?
No, I
a
did.
big
No,
one.
I'm just
sorry.
waiting to. I'm gonna play a game with y'all, and we're gonna cast
No,
Alf after
I
you're
love
done.
Well, okay,
Alf.
that's where I'm going with this.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a little torn on it because I actually grew up loving it. So I think I'd be really excited to see, only if they're going full puppet. Only if they're
Oh my God, this is so cool.
Listen.
Listen to this.
Okay, I'm ready.
One idea that has reportedly been discussed for the reboot would involve Alf emerging from Area 51, where he has been held captive
Yep.
since the original series finale,
Yeah.
and observing how much the world has changed since that time. I would love that so much.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
If it just continues
Yeah,
from...
it's like a blast from the past.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's gonna be the cold
Oh
open.
my God, that means that all his friends are dead.
Quite possibly.
Yeah,
The cold
probably.
open is going to be him
Yeah.
escaping, and then the doors opening, and smoke's going to be billowing out, and then all of a sudden you'll see the little silhouette, and you won't see his legs because you only see him
Yeah.
from the waist up, and then the smoke will dissipate and zoom on his face,
He
and
walks
he'll
out
go,
onto human.
"Where's the cat?"
Joe.
I love.
So
he loves
everyone's
this so
confused.
much.
I'm
No
out.
one-
I'm out. I have no idea what's going
Where's
on.
the cat?
I don't get it.
Before we jump into part 2, I'd like to talk a little bit about MeUndies. MeUndies.
Oh,
Guys, we're huge fans of MeUndies. They're in all of our drawers. My
and all of our drawers.
And on the
Drawers.
floor of my bedroom.
Sorry.
Ooh.
That's the second time today.
You've hit it.
I'm sorry.
My top drawer is now it's got like little MeUndies landmines in it,
Yeah,
which
it's
I'm
nice.
searching through all my crap old underwear.
Isn't
and
that
I'm,
always fun to just be like,
Yeah.
none of these are
I know.
good.
I'm not happy now until I find MeUndies, and that's not a lie.
My top drawer has some sex toys in it and some tape for sexual use. but also there's underwear and socks.
And what kind of underwear is it? Steve?
MeUndies.
Yep,
interesting.
always.
That's right.
And forever.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It has to be.
Where would we get said MeUndies if we wanted to try it? If we were like, we've been on the fence for a while. We've talked about MeUndies before, but now people are like, you know what? They're right. I do deserve to treat
then
myself.
here, let me jump ahead really quick, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. You can go to MeUndies.com/The Valley. That's MeUndies.com/The Valley to get 15% off your first pair, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee. And now is a good time to go because they just launched a brand new membership campaign where you can level up your top drawer just like us each month. Members gain access to exclusive prints that no one else can get. They get special membership pricing on every product MeUndies makes, and you can switch styles or skip any month you want. So it's instead of getting just the underwear every month, you have a little bit more of an opportunity to
Joe
grab
and I
them whenever
actually,
you want.
We
Oh,
got to
great.
see some of the upcoming prints coming
Oh,
out.
they're amazing.
Dude, they're so cool.
I don't even know if we can talk about
We
them.
can't talk about them at all. But all I can say is that I remember seeing them and being like, I cannot wait. I want them so badly.
Yeah.
But
I'm excited because
they
I'm
are
due
our
for some.
favorite because they use a micromodal fabric, which is 3 times softer than regular cotton, and that's truth because I don't like wearing my other underwear anymore. It's a problem. And yeah, what's your favorite prints?
I like the avocado.
I like the avocado as
Banana.
I
well.
also like the bananas.
Bananas are
I'm
cool.
a big fan of the Nana.
And I'm
Banana's nice.
I'm wearing some emoji guys right now.
Did you guys get the jellyfish?
Yes,
Yeah,
the glow in
I
the
love
dark
the
jellyfish.
Yeah,
Jellyfish.
they're really great.
Oh, I don't
They're
have
so
that.
good.
That sounds
Jellyfish
nice.
are nice.
I got
Anyways-
these weird geometric ones, and they're real nice and cute. Oh, and
I
I
like
got
the
ones that
geometric.
have the rocket pops and smiley faces on
You're
them.
That's
just,
cool.
you're just talking undies. You can also get socks and bralettes.
Yeah, you can get socks and bralettes.
And I
Say
didn't know what a
what?
bralette was, but now Lee has educated me. Now I
Just a
know.
bra. But it's nice and comfortable.
Right, it's like a fabric-y bra,
Yeah, it's like
right?
a fabric. It's like not
Yeah.
as much hardware. It's
Yeah.
not doing all the work.
So yeah, go check it out. Oh, and with the bralettes and the underwears, like you can do a little thing, a little partner stuff. You can all get matching underwear, get gifts for your lady,
that's
get gifts
true.
for your man.
You guys can be twins.
So it's okay if you're alone and you just want some underwear for yourself.
And
too.
it's okay if you put your dog in your underwear too.
Get your mom and dad a pair of underwear.
Get your mom and
Oh,
dad a
Mom
pair.
and dad, here
Yeah.
you go.
Good
Find
call.
out your mom's underwear size and then buy her a pair.
Yeah, that's not weird. Do it. She raised you.
Dear mom.
Here we go. That's MeUndies.com/The Valley. MeUndies.com/ not The Valley. Sorry, that's MeUndies.com/Valley. MeUndies.com/Valley.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Fixed it right
Elegant.
there.
Check it out. Yesterday, I had to not drop my daughter off. I went to her school for registration. She's entering 6th grade, and it was the whole like,
Oh, that's the real grade.
yeah, it's about to get heavy.
Shit.
But we did the thing where you walk through and you pick up your PE clothes and you pick up textbooks and you pick up all of the essentials for your first day of school, which is she got her schedule. Remember when you got your schedule and you saw what classes you were going to
In the
get?
classes you
rooms.
did
I was always
in the
terrified I wasn't
rooms.
going to find the room.
Yep.
And sometimes I didn't.
No.
And this
my
is
fears came
the
true.
first year where she's doing a rotation schedule. So it's like you get 6, 7
yeah.
classes on your thing. It's really cool. And it's
Dude, she's going to
exciting.
meet future boyfriends,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
future best friends, future
Sixth
bullies.
6th grade was
Yep.
such
Yeah.
a big deal for me. I got my first bra in 6th grade.
Was it a bralette from MeUndies.com?
From MeUndies.com
It wasn't
slash
actually
Valley.
when
But anyways, when I was overcome with excitement for Hayden, but also just like a feeling of nostalgia of the excitement of the first day of school, of going back every single year
It's
and the
so
memories that
true.
would filter in from it. And I miss it. I miss walking through the halls of education where you would learn all day, you would socialize with friends, and that was kind of your existence and your responsibility. And I just want to talk about that.
No, it was
first day
so
of school
exciting.
memories.
Yeah.
I
stuff like
loved
that.
it. I mean, I do remember. I felt like summer was like, it's really good in the sense. I think it's changed since we've actually been younger too. Like how much summer has, because the summer was long when we were young. It was 3
Is it not
months. It was
long
like
anymore?
no, not
It's-
really.
It's truncated a little bit, but I also think for Hayden, because she's younger and time is relative, I think it still feels long to her.
Okay,
I
because
think-
it's one of those where like it got to the point where summer you're like, oh, like you're kind of itchy, and you're like, and then so by the time you would get like school stuff, and you
You're
got to like
excited,
get
yeah.
like go back and get all your school clothes
Yeah.
and your
Yep.
school books.
We have school clothes shopping coming up this
I wanted
weekend.
to go to. I liked going to Target and getting like the new notepads.
Yes,
and
me
the
too.
new
And like crayons.
folders.
You always got a box of crayons that you never needed or used.
Did you guys rock like the little like supply box?
Yes.
Dude, I like the supply box that had like buttons that would like trigger open the eraser side, and there'd be like the pencil top would flip open. There'd be pencils in there. I like that a lot.
Your mom loved you.
I felt like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember there was a brand that did like erasers and pens, and they were like super bright colored.
Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank.
Not Lisa Frank. It was like a more of
I know what you're talking about.
Yaz
Yes.
or like a Gaz or
Yeah.
like some
Yeah,
kind of a.
I know what
the
you're talking
brand
about.
name. If anybody,
And it was
is
such a
out there
big
listening
deal.
and knows.
I don't know if it was a big deal to you guys, but like backpacks were so, like picking the right one.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
you're
it looked
rocking
like
that
was
thing
such
all
a big
year.
deal all year long.
Fashion
Also,
statement.
like you want to be cool,
Mm-hmm.
and it was such a big deal. Like what would be perceived as cool
Yep.
for a backpack? It was
Yeah.
a big
What's
deal.
that print going to be? Is it going to be utilitarian? What are you going to do?
No.
So I want to talk about just like some of the fun moments in those first couple weeks, and I think one of the first ones is, and I think most schools do this now. I'd be interested to know if yours did. You never knew who your homeroom was, or if it was before rotation schedules, who your class was until they posted it up on the school.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a week before school started. And
I've seen it
everybody
in
would
movies
rush
and
and like
stuff.
try to find what class they're in, see who's in the class with them.
I don't-
Did you guys have that?
I've seen it in
No.
movies. I never saw it
Yeah.
IRL. No.
It does sound
No.
like something out of a
No
like,
way. You guys
movie,
never
yeah.
had that?
No, well, I think I had a very small. I was Yosemite High School.
Yeah.
So it was a very small.
I guess
small thing.
During like orientation, you mean you get like and find out where.
That's part of it, but for us and even for Hayden now, they're posting the homerooms on like a door in the school, and all the parents and the kids go to the school, and you
I
can
never
see
had a
what you're in.
homeroom
We
because I
never-
went to an arts.
I never had a
I went from
homeroom either.
private,
we had
so-
a home. Well, we didn't have a
Oh
homeroom
man,
either.
it was the best because you'd run up and there'd be this feeling of anticipation. Then you just search for your name. It's like a treasure hunt for yourself. Like X marks the spot,
And that
you're
would be like
you're
the first
gold.
period.
That's
Is that
fun.
what that is? Or
It would be if you're
Yeah.
older in rotation schedule, yes. But if like 5th, 6th grade, you have one class. This is the class you're in, and it's all the names. So you'd see your friends,
yes,
and you'd
so
see
you
who's going to
guys
be in
would-
it with
yeah,
you.
so we did
I
that
see.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
I didn't see that
We
ever.
for sure did that because it would be like this core group. So it'd be like 3 different core groups, and they'd all rotate their schedule. Like you'd get math one time while we were doing English, and then we'd rotate. So yes, we did that. And I remember specifically my friend Brooke was in my homeroom class, and then like 2 of my best friends in the whole world were. And it was like
and it was the worst,
it was
right?
the
Still
worst,
sucks, yeah.
and it sucked.
Oh, because they got to have fun together
And they
going
got
to
to have-
class.
And my
Yeah.
friend Brooke, like at least I had her. Like it was
That's
one of
a
those like
tough
at least
way
we
to
had.
start 5th
Yeah.
grade.
It
It
really is.
was. But I actually still have. I have like a few friends that I still talk to constantly from 6th grade, which is
Wow.
I know it's very rare. One of them, my dad just married one of them.
Your
That
dad
sounds
married your
weird.
best friend
My
from
dad
6th
married my
grade?
best friend from 6th
That's
grade.
awesome.
He's a
That's
minister,
a
so you
really-
should know that.
He shouldn't have done that.
Jesus.
He's a minister. He
So it's
should
okay
know
with
better.
God.
Guys, we don't know how her parents felt,
Look,
so
okay,
let's
You're
relax.
right,
just
you're right.
listen. He married her,
It's up to
and
her
I'm
parents.
very
You're
okay
right.
with it. All right, nothing's weird about it.
That's the
no.
thing. If everyone's okay with it, it's not a problem.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Your best
this
friend's your
is-
mom. That's awesome.
Thank you. I think so too. No, he was the minister at her wedding, which is kind of a crazy thing that like my dad was the minister
fun.
at my 6th grade best friend's wedding.
What's fun about these what's interesting about these things getting plastered is that when I was growing up, they would be like 2 weeks before. So we'd have all the information. We'd talk to our friends back and forth. Now these schools don't want to deal with parents because once you put that information out there,
Oh, it's all the
a
parents
parent
like,
can go,
"Oh,
no,
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah."
switch my kid. They got to go. So now they do it the day before school starts. So parents can't
That's
infiltrate
smart.
and be shitty parents.
Assholes,
smart.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. No, I do remember that. That is so cool and so crazy because it was different in high school. Obviously, you just got whatever class you got and you got it what time you got it. But homeroom was a big deal back then, and you got to see whether or not Walter Lewis was going to be in there and whether or not you were going to try and smooch him in.
Walter Lewis, huh?
Walter Lewis,
67-year-old Walter
What?
Lewis.
I know. It was a weird name. It was a really
Married
weird name.
my other best friend, Becky.
Yeah.
I got expelled for not expelled. I got suspended for kissing him on the playground. So,
Really?
yeah, huge
how,
deal.
How long was the
Huge.
suspension?
How
it
long was
2
the
days.
kiss?
It was 4 seconds.
Was,
Just like,
well,
quit
was
trying
it
to
worth it?
stifle me.
Were you like,
Uh,
I'll
Right.
wait for you?
See you on the other
Tearing
side.
you away.
Kicking it, literally kicking and screaming.
100%.
Yeah.
You can't separate us from love.
Wait for me.
Another.
As he's just tetherballing in the corner.
He's ignoring you already.
He was so good at tetherball because he was so tall.
He was really tiny and wore the same blue
Well,
sweatshirt
he was-
every single day and he stank.
Was he tether tall?
He was tether tall.
He was tether tall.
That was really good.
He was tether tall.
Another interesting thing that they're doing is, so you guys had rotation in high school, right?
Yeah.
Like just first, second, third,
Yeah.
all those periods. They instituted a policy where now it's like Monday it's first, second, third, and then Tuesday you start with second period, second, third, fourth, and then you end with first. So they rotate the periods throughout the week, which is confusing.
Probably because the kids are friggin' dead for the first 2
Exactly.
hours of
So-
school, so they can't learn.
So if like one class you're struggling in because it's in the morning, later in the week it'll be in the afternoon.
It makes sense.
Oh.
It's actually pretty smart.
That
That's
sounds
nice.
like like a parent-teacher conference decision. Like parents
Yes.
were like, "Let's do this."
Let's do this.
Yeah.
And the teachers
Because that
were like,
didn't
"I
happen
don't
in
care,
my
I'm
fucking town.
underpaid."
Yeah.
I did read something recently, and this would only apply to us, but they got away with snow days. Now snow days are no longer they're online classes now. Isn't that the worst thing you've ever heard in your entire
I wonder.
life?
I mean, I had hurricane days, so maybe they
so
do
similar.
The same thing.
I think probably the same. And you had what, like too much sunshine days?
Too much sunshine,
Yeah.
way too nice day
Way
days.
too nice day days. They're
Yeah.
like,
Way too
"Stay
nice out
home.
days."
Yeah.
Have the joy of staying
Yeah.
home in this beautiful abyss.
Yeah, well, I was sad because we never got any types
I
of
got
days like
snow
that.
days, and it was pure joy. There's literally
Yeah.
nothing. There is no equivalent
yeah.
to
It's gotta be so
Christmas
cool.
morning might be the only equivalent to waking up and your mom going, "Guess what? It's a snow day."
Yeah.
Because then you can just stay at home and
Yeah, it's
sled
beautiful.
all. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have that anymore. Guess what? It's a snow day. Go to your computer and take your class.
We used to, during hurricane days, we used to be able to go into the pool, and as long as there wasn't lightning in the vicinity, we could stay in there. But the moment there's lightning, we had to get out.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
get out of the
snow
pool. They're gonna be
day.
there last
Still
night.
good time. Still good
You had to
time.
get.
We had to
A
get.
hurricane day.
Kind of
That sounds
nice. Even if it
At
was
least snow
windy
day
and
is
rainy.
beautiful and elegant. Hurricane day is a pure night.
Hurricane Day was terrifying sometimes, but we like to have a good time and we make a day out of it. You know, if we could. That was if we were allowed to go over to our friend's house because the forecast was looking safer than normal. It was good to go, but
Good God.
other
Let's
times
drive
we-
in our
we had
metal cars during
trees,
the lightning
trees landing in
storm.
our house, whatnot, destroying cars left and right. It was a good time. Florida's
It's a
fun.
horribly frightening name.
Horribly
like
frightening
Snow
day.
Day could be the name for a yearly celebration
Yeah.
in your town.
Yeah.
You guys ready for snow days?
Woo!
Not hurricane
No.
days.
No, there's nothing you can do. I mean,
No.
it's terrifying.
They
pure.
board up the windows. That's nice.
As an
Good
adult,
God.
snow day is when you stay home from work with your friends and do cocaine together.
Yeah. Or it's a day after you did a bunch of cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
But then
sorry,
you,
I
then
need
you
a
go
snow
to
day.
a local elementary and try to learn.
Let me tell you about a little thing.
We got a new sponsor!
I wonder what it is. Ladies and gentlemen,
is
we're talking
it?
about Robinhood, the app Robinhood. Okay, let me tell you what Robinhood is. Okay, first of all, there's no cost or commission fees.
Ooh.
All right, and this is how you're going to learn to trade some stocks. All right, so this is my new thing, and it actually relates somewhat to not at all really, but what I'm going to talk about for my subject. So here's the deal with Robinhood. If you're not familiar with it, I've tried it out. It's super fun. You download it, you hook up like your bank account or whatever, you can just start buying stocks. I now own stock in Zynga. Joe, hit him with the fact.
Ooh, you get a free stock when you sign up. They hit me up with a stock from Sprint, which
There you go.
means I now own the former Verizon guy because that's how it works.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. It's one of these apps that's like so cool and so well designed and so easy and fun that it makes something that used to be incredibly complicated pretty simple. So other brokerages charge up to $10 for every trade, but Robinhood, guess what? Doesn't charge commission fees. Trade stocks and keep all of your profits. Isn't that crazy? Also, the design is super easy to use. Okay, there's like easy to understand charts and market data and you can place a trade in just 4 taps on your smartphone, which is pretty cool. Robinhood web platform also lets you view stock collections. So there's 100 most popular sectors like entertainment and social media, and curated categories like female CEOs, in case that's something that you're wanting to invest in, and analyst ratings of buy, hold, sell for every stock. Okay, and you learn how to trade stocks by actively doing it, and you can invest as you build your portfolio. You can discover new stocks and track your favorite companies with personalized news feeds, which is pretty cool. And that's basically what you do.
It's
And
really
really
freaking cool.
It is cool, and it's perfect for people like myself, and I assume you too, and Elliot as well.
know
which
nothing
we
about
know
stocks.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Wow.
It's so fun.
And it makes it kind of fun, and
then
you learn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows like a little line. So anyway, here's how you're going to do it. If you want to do this in a way that helps out the Valleycast, we would super appreciate it. So Robinhood is giving listeners a free stock like Apple, Ford, or Sprint to help build your portfolio. You can sign up at valley.robinhood.com. That's valley.robinhood.com. valley.robinhood.com. All right? My topic is a very quick one, but I'm really excited because I'm throwing a poker night because apparently I'm doing that now, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm getting into it, and I know we've talked about.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't mean to ever stop you.
Of course,
Joe, you have to put your phone down and quit looking up "Where's the cat."
I have to find it.
No,
I'm telling you,
you're
it's
fine.
it.
It's way. By the time you're finding "Where's my
not.
cat," it'll be perfect.
I'm telling you, Joe, it's
where's the
not.
cat?
It's
It's not there,
quote.
buddy.
I've looked.
Alf attempts to eat a cat.
No, stop. We know that he wanted to eat the cat. Where's the cat?
Where's the cat?
There's
Oh my
one line
God.
where he said, "Where's Kate?"
There you
That's
go,
about
Kate.
close
You
to
got
get.
it.
Anyway,
Sorry, Elliot.
it's okay.
No, go. You're throwing a poker
No, I'm
night.
just excited about it, and it'll be really fun, and it'll be at my place.
Are you
and
excited
it'll
to like
be-
Do you
smoke
wanna-
cigars?
I was gonna say,
and
how
all
are
of
you-
it.
Do you
I'm
want
really
to talk about the
excited.
debauchery that's in it?
There's a lot of debauchery. There's gonna be some smoking and some drinking
Whiskey?
and tables and whiskey.
Wait
What
a
is
minute. You're
the,
telling me right now that a bunch of white men are going to get together and
And
play
women.
poker
There's
and
women
smoke
invited.
cigars
There's
and
white
drink?
women there.
Oh,
There's white
You're
women
telling me
as
a bunch
well.
of white
There's a
people
bunch
are
of
going to
white
get
women
together and
there.
smoke cigars and play poker?
Right, so it feels like very
What's the
basic.
ante? What are we
but
putting
here's
in here?
Every element of the basicness of it, from the chips to the buy-in to the cards to the level of skill, and like the fact that there's
Is
drinks.
mediocre.
I still like how basic it is. It
Yeah,
feels like
it's
the
okay to
most,
like basic.
It's almost like I'm gonna go enjoy a game of baseball or something. Like it feels
No,
very
I get it.
American. And
As
like,
much as game night is basic, I would love a game night.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I'd
just
be like,
nice.
Yeah, I'll play charades.
also,
with my
it's
friends.
occurred to me that
Oh,
like
yeah.
so
like
many
Monopoly
Yeah.
or something? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like we're all like we hang out all the time, and that's very nice. But like it's very, and then like if I'm doing the comedy thing, that's cool. But like it's very rare that there is like time where
Yes.
people come over
Yeah.
and congregate and hang out. Like that happens.
I get
we
that.
do that in like the like gaps between doing other things, and so this is like a nice,
But it's
like,
a nice night.
formal.
That's-
Like we're not doing anything else. It's gonna be fun.
It's like
I'm
why
excited.
adults have dinner parties and stuff, and like
Yeah.
Delman's parents, they
Dinner
still
parties,
do
yeah.
like game nights, like
Yep.
on
Game nights are
bi-weekly
rad
game
when-
nights on
game
Saturday.
nights are super
Yeah.
rad.
They're rad.
And
So
we-
I get it.
with
You're
the right
moving into
people.
adulthood
My
by
kid-
having a
Yeah.
time to
excited.
hang out.
Have you guys thrown game nights before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've attended some. If you get the right,
I've attended shit.
you gotta
I've
get the right
attended
group of
some.
people. I want to
It's so
follow
true.
up. I want to follow up next week after your night.
Well, I don't know
Yeah.
who's doing it
Because I
right
want to
now.
know about the dynamic. Like, is it going to be like a talkie
Right.
table? Is it going to be like a super
guys
serious?
gonna get
Everybody's into the
mean?
game
That's what I
because
was asking
money's
him
on the
yesterday.
line.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't know until you do it.
Right. Yeah.
And one personality can change the
Dude,
whole
that's
dynamic.
Exactly what I
True.
said to Elliot yesterday.
so
I said
true.
like, because he asked if I wanted to join in, and I
Sure.
thought it was very sweet. I appreciated the invitation.
He doesn't want to do it.
I know. I'm trying to
just,
convince him.
Well, I'm slightly intimidated by the game because it's kind
Sure.
of confusing, and
It's
I'm not really
okay.
into that kind
I
of
get
stuff.
it.
And
We'll
I
do
feel like there's a lot
Pictionary.
of pressure on playing the game correctly.
Yeah.
and there's
Like
a lot
I'm
of,
not good at even
With
shuffling.
certain groups, for
cannot
sure.
shuffle, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I was like, this is one. Like, I thank you for the invite, but this is one of those things where like one person's gonna take it too seriously and be too competitive or something, and then it's not gonna be fun for
Sure.
everybody else.
Sure.
Like, I just know how
Yeah.
these things go. I'm hoping it doesn't go that way because
It's
you're
like
doing it with a
when
group
your
of funny
friend
people.
brings
Yeah.
their moron girlfriend to trivia.
Right,
And
right.
she's like, I'm positive this is what it is. And you're like,
Yeah.
stop talking.
How come there's no questions about Real Housewives in
I know.
this?
And
Yeah.
it's like, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Phoebe's cat was named Smelly Cat. And you're like,
This is a
not-
carefully curated group of dudes, but I think you're right that it's still like you never know.
You
is
never
that the
know.
podcast
I could end
that you're
up
going
being
to
that
start?
guy. Like I'm trying
Carefully curated group of dudes.
carefully curated group of
Yeah.
dudes.
I
yeah.
also want to know if they're in for the long haul. Like, it's like
Oh,
no. Well, you know
Yeah.
what?
Me too.
to know if
I need to know. Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Hold
Because if
on.
you get an invite to
Alright.
the second night, like
Yep.
you need to know if this is a
No.
6-hour endeavor or if people are like after
Right.
2 hours just
How
are like all
it-
in. Fuck it.
This, no
Yep.
offense, this poker game already sounds so intense.
It's gonna be super
One,
fun.
Listen to me. It's a $25 bet first in. Two,
No
you
slap
better
downs.
be no
it's
slap
$30,
downs.
3 $10
Hey,
Three.
guys, we're
You
going green here. We're going
Better
red.
be in for the long haul.
No down for flips, 3 down on
Have
not.
to know.
And don't forget, we're 4 on the floor.
And remember that it's turd nergies. Turd nergies, okay?
Yeah, guys.
turd nerds.
Hey, we're
Now,
talking park
by the
rules.
time of the blast,
Yeah.
I want you guys all in.
And
all
by
right?
the way, park rules. I don't want to hear any. I don't want to hear any crying.
Absolutely not.
Park rules.
You are in for the long haul. We're talking 18 to 24
right.
months.
No 2 flip on a double up.
No 2 flip on a double up.
I think it was a good choice
That's
for
a
you not to
t-shirt.
go.
Yeah. No 2 flip on a double up.
That's a t-shirt right there.
Two flip on a double up.
Wait.
I have a topic. And it actually is kind of related to Joe's topic a little bit because he was talking about it the other day. He was talking about Hayden having our little school list and like all that, this, that, and the other thing. And it does feel summery. So I would always do summer reading lists. Did you guys have these growing up?
Yeah, I never read it.
Summer
I didn't
goals,
either.
we'd have them. We had a thing called Book It.
I know
so
what
it's
you're
very
talking
similar.
about, but I did not read them.
I always did.
Really?
I always read them.
Really? You
yeah.
read over the summer?
Yeah, a lot.
Wow. I guess kids
I grew up
did
in the
that.
mountains. Remember that like my parents didn't really have TV. They
Right.
didn't allow TV really.
Oh,
so
that makes sense.
it would literally be like wake up,
can't
go
imagine.
outside and read.
It sounds lovely.
It was lovely. It
Imagine
was
if you have a
nice.
summer
It was
off
nice.
to read.
Yeah. I read a lot. But this is what I was going to say because every summer I feel like a little nostalgic and I'm always like, I want to pick up and read something that I really love. But I like series and I like world building. I like sci-fi fantasy. That's what I like to read because it's escapism because I don't want to hear anything about natural life. I'm going to ask everyone to give me their, like, what they would say is the best summer reading. I love Harry Potter so much, and I want like a new like fantasy series or something that really gets you lost. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is another series that Tattoo. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo
Yeah.
was another series that like really got me lost and deep in there. So it doesn't have to be sci-fi fantasy. But then it was a second part question. So one is I'm doing a call and saying, give me your series of books that made you like totally lose your mind and actually want to read and be like, I'm picking that book up every single night because I just have to know how it ends. Give me those because I want them and
As
I
a
need
kid?
them. As a kid that I might not have read or as an adult, like
got it.
anything that you have as a series that you're like, you have to see this. It's escapism for sure.
Oh, you
Is
want
that-
actual suggestions?
Yes, I want actual suggestions.
Oh, 'cause I was gonna be like
Suggestions from
Goosebumps.
yeah, great. I love it.
He's got
But
like 72
also,
books.
Say
This
cheese
is
and
my-
die.
say-
That's a wonderful finale.
Okay, but also this is my question to you guys because it's I think a pretty good one. If you could, and you have to kind of answer it relatively quickly because you don't have much time to think about it because that's my rules and I'm doing
Okay.
it. If you could be a part of any world, like Lord of the Rings,
Oh, yeah, I got
Harry
it.
Potter,
I got it, yeah.
even like
No, we got
Blade
it.
Runner.
We're good.
If you any of those, you
I'm
got
ready.
it.
Got
You
it.
get it.
Yeah,
you
I
got
got
it.
it.
Joe,
Yeah, I
you
got
have
it.
to get. You have 4 seconds. 4,
We got it.
3. I don't know why I'm doing it so intensely.
Got it.
Mine would 100% be Harry Potter.
Harry
I
Potter.
think everyone knows that about me, that I need it. I love it. I ache for it in my bones. I feel like when I die, I'll go to Harry Potter world.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
theme park at Universal.
100%.
It's actually really small, but they do a lot with
I'm gonna be the
perspective.
one
They certainly
guy.
do. Yeah,
For
It
sure.
Looks like a big city from
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
because
It's
it's
small,
forced
tight,
perspective.
real
It's
small.
like a city block, but it
Yeah.
looks like a
It's
world.
less than the city block for sure.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Okay, mine would be Harry Potter. Like I need it. I crave it in my bones. Steve, what would yours be?
Middle Earth for sure.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
Because
would
you still got some Harry
would you
Potter
be a
elements
hobbit?
there.
yeah, I'd love to live in the Shire. Obviously, this would be post the War of the Ring.
Sure.
But yeah, I would love to live
Yeah.
in the Shire. Just a beautiful, comfortable
Yeah, I get
place
it.
where you
Simple.
just eat pies and drink tea.
I'm also
going to
preface mine. I would want to go back as a child to Harry Potter, so I could go to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
You
I
wanna
don't
go
wanna
to
be.
school.
I don't
Like
want to be an
the full-
adult
I
going
think that
there.
goes without
I need to.
Has
right.
anybody
Fully
made that
immersive,
series
yeah.
like adult night school Harry Potter where muggles that didn't get a chance to go to
Yeah.
school
Oh, that's
that's
pretty
funny.
funny.
get a chance?
Surely that's been done. That's
Nah.
very
Had to
good,
have,
but
right?
yeah, if it hasn't, that's
Cut it out, Kate. We're using it.
Kate, cut it out.
Harry
cut it
Potter
out. It's
night
ours.
school.
It's our idea.
There's no way that hasn't been used.
It's ours.
Mine would be Zelda for sure, because it's sprawling.
Hyrule?
Yeah, Hyrule, sprawling lands, different creatures,
There's
different
4
bosses,
people that live there.
Goal oriented. There's 4 people. They say the same thing.
Dude,
I'm not
Breath
gonna
of the
name
Wild's world is like
It's awesome.
That's
I would
the
live
thing,
there.
yeah.
Really?
It's very
I
good.
haven't played it. I'm so excited to like
Would you
one
need
day
to
get
like?
back into Zelda.
Would you be just you complacent, or would you need to like be?
I
want to
go on the I want to go on the
Okay.
adventure. Yeah.
You
Oh,
need
wow.
to be a journeyman. That's what I'm saying.
You would do like a
You would do
Zelda
a Zelda,
style
yeah.
adventure.
Yeah, if it's the same way, I mean, if it's assuming it's not like super terrifying, but like fully immersive
You'd be
VR.
scared.
It would be terrifying.
Which
It
is
would
why
be
I
like
think
skeletons coming
that
out of
as
the ground.
much as
Be
you
really
say
cool.
that you want to just chill in the Shire, I do think you might want to.
Well, this is why I said post War of the Ring.
I
Because
know.
I feel like most evil has been.
I'm just saying,
has been
I feel like you
defeated.
would actually want, because I think I would want to defeat Voldemort. Like,
Think
I
about
I
how
would.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like,
I'm
if-
fine.
If you start out
I'm fine.
like
I'm good.
with Harry Potter, if you start out in like the beginning and you go through the schooling process, I think it'd be the same with Zelda because you'd start out and you'd be like
Yeah.
a baby Link or
You'd
whatever, or
learn
however the
everything,
games
yeah.
would start. So yeah, you kind of like work your way
Yeah,
up
I get it.
slowly. I think that'd be fun.
It'd be a
I'd have a
great
good
time.
time.
Yeah, I'd like
Joe?
to spend a lot of time with Elder Wizard Jesus Christ in the Kingdom of Heaven.
We're talking about the Bible here.
Dude, you're dropping some hot Joes
You
today.
want to build an
They are some hot Joes.
We got a
really-
hot cup of Joe.
You really like Tired Joe is really
Tired Joe.
fun.
Yeah.
That's bull. Actually, a Demolition Man.
Based off the New York Times best-selling novel.
The Bible.
Is yours Demolition Man, Joe? Because I gave you 4 seconds, and now it has to be Demolition
I want
Man.
only Taco Bell forever. Harry Potter jumped into my mind. You guys said all the good ones, Lord of the Rings, and then I started thinking about it, and Lord of the Rings might be slightly superior just
Yeah,
because there's
it is
wizards there
good.
too. So you go to
Yeah.
Harry Potter Land for the magic, but then you get so much more. But then you start
see,
thinking
then I
about
get
Harry
my-
Potter, and it's all there too.
Harry Potter's too
But it's
confined,
modern.
in my opinion. It's mostly at Hogwarts, and so that limits
And you have to be
your
very
experience.
hidden
But
about
that's
your
where the
abilities
yeah.
and
that's where
stuff.
the
I'm still
story
into
was
it.
located. But there's a
Still
whole
very
world, and
into
there's
it.
magic all over the earth, and it's modern times.
That's true. That's a great point.
The bad part
That
about
is the
living
modern times. I
back
do
in the
like-
day in the Shire
You have to
and Middle
poop in a
Earth
bucket.
is that
You're
it's
gonna
still
have to
dirty.
poop in a bucket.
There's probably
Still dirty.
outhouses.
Every birth is still a
Still.
home birth. No way, man.
Yeah, there's still home births of
I mean, we all
hobbits.
came from home births,
candles,
basically.
Candles.
Not at all.
No,
We were all birthed
I was
into a
I was actually birthed
trough.
at home.
Were you?
Yeah, in
Wow.
it, I was 100%
Were
home.
you gutter birth?
Which was a horrible idea because I
You were
had a
gutter birth?
backwards heart, a gutter
You were a
birth.
tap water
I was
birth?
a tap water birth. Yeah, no, actually, I was a pond birth. I was
Oh,
a very
pond water.
rare pond.
So you were a
birth.
koi birth.
Koi birth. Yeah.
Man, we've talked about all this before. Another good one that would be fun is Doctor Who.
Oh, yeah.
See, Doctor Who's
The
good, and I
Whoverse.
also
'Cause you get
on a
everything.
Sidetrack. I would also Fifth Element. Like I would actually want to be a part of that world. Like I
Sure.
loved it a lot. I wish that was a
Batman.
series.
I do think
Batman.
being a companion
Gotham.
of the Doctor would be like
A blast.
a wonderful time because
Blast.
there's nothing could happen to you. The Doctor
I
will
don't
take
know.
care of you.
They all seem conflicted.
well,
they
sure,
also all
but
seem in love.
The 1989, the Burton Batman films, I think is such a cool, immersive,
Yeah, see,
weird
that's a really
world.
Roger
Cool,
Rabbit.
yeah.
Wouldn't you want to go to
Ooh.
Toontown?
Oh,
Roger
I
Rabbit would
want
be the
I
primary.
want
Yeah.
that.
Roger
yeah.
Rabbit wins.
Roger,
yeah,
Roger,
yeah.
yeah?
Forget everything I said.
If
Roger
there
Rabbit.
was a
Roger
Thank you.
Rabbit.
Toontown,
Okay,
I
you're
would
welcome, buddy.
live there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
there
I
it
would
is.
be the only
Would
human that
be-
lives in Toontown.
Does that take
I
over
would-
Lord of
oh
the
my God,
Rings?
yeah.
Toontown? Toontown?
No, I'd still
still
live in
Lord
the
of the Rings.
Shire.
I still think it's
Oh yeah.
fascinating.
I mean, not Toontown. I wouldn't live in Toontown. I would live in.
Roger
yeah,
Rabbit.
because
World.
I live in LA.
Because
Yeah.
Toontown was terrifying. It was such an amazing creative choice they made because Toontown did not look like it was fun to live
No,
in.
it looked
No.
It looked like
crazy.
a constant nightmare.
It was hell.
yeah.
Like it was
'Cause it was
dirty.
just
It was
singing.
violent.
Well, no, that's not true. It's like there.
It was wild.
It was just
wild.
insane.
Yeah.
It was just like singing and happiness everywhere.
Well, no, I guess once you go through the
You're talking as
the
a
tunnel,
human.
but when you go to like Toontown City, it's just like it was.
I
Disgusting.
don't know what you're thinking of.
I'm talking about downtown too.
Yeah, when it's like
Toontown.
dark and it's like
Like the
all
alleyways
blooming,
and stuff, you
there's
mean?
water everywhere.
The whole city
Is that
of
what you're talking
Toontown was
Downtown
just
Toontown.
gross.
Downtown Toontown.
If you remember correctly,
You remember
but
The
Downtown
beginning
Toontown.
of Toontown was great.
Yeah.
He's talking about the deepness. But the downtown Toontown,
When you got to like the city,
when
Yeah.
his car crashes and he's in the city and everything just goes nuts.
like
go back
equivalent
and
to
watch
us,
it.
it'd be like
I
when you
think
come
that's
into
kinda what's
Hollywood,
happening,
it's
yeah.
really nice.
I
When
don't
you go to
remember it
downtown
looking-
LA,
Well, isn't it kind of like? I mean, maybe I'm misremembering, but like it's almost like you walk in or you drive in and it's very happy, and then when you get past that initial happiness, you start seeing that
See,
everything
yeah.
is just crashing into
Yeah.
each
Yeah.
other, and there's like
well, it's just chaos.
things
It's just a
exploding.
cartoon world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of see. I think isn't that kind of like the feeling you're supposed to get? Like you see behind the
yeah, I guess.
The
the
veil,
veneer
yeah.
of the happy. Yeah, cool.
God, that's beautiful.
It's a beautiful.
Joe, did you pick
beautiful
yours
film.
actually, or did you?
It was kind of a little bit of all your guys'.
Well,
I
I'm
like
glad
how that
to.
works.
I'm glad to say that
Like I
not
said, my
only
initial thought was Harry Potter,
It's not how it works.
but then I talked it out because I had more time.
not only are we out of time, Lee, unfortunately, I've also found a list of Alf's most famous quotes. If you guys want to hear them,
Where's the cat?
here's the first one, guys. I don't know if you Alf fans remember this quote.
Let's hear it.
Call the police. Call the police.
Do you remember that
I
one?
don't remember it. I don't. It's weird. It's coming back to me a little bit.
Okay, here's another
Yeah.
one. If you guys
Okay,
are ready for this,
yeah.
here we go.
No problem.
Do you guys remember that?
Do it again.
Sure. Sorry, it's
Sure.
the website. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
the
yeah.
website quotes here.
No problem.
Okay, no,
Okay,
it does sound
I saw
familiar.
Kate wasn't
actually.
laughing at all, and I thought maybe she could hear what you were doing and just wasn't laughing at it. But
Oh,
that's
okay.
not
She just
the
can't
case.
hear a
She
word.
just can't hear. She's also. I don't think.
Do you
so.
Oh,
remember
you can't.
Sick Kate brain.
Um,
Oh, I can hear it.
What about this quote
It's
from
just
Alf, guys?
okay.
How about this one?
You're out of this world. How about a hug for the old offer?
Okay.
Golfer. Is that
Hey, why don't
You're
you
out of this world. How about a hug for the old golfer?
golfer?
just wrap this guy up, Steve?
And how about this one, guys? You remember
Okay.
this quote?
Comedies and
I
threes.
killed me. H.A.
That's
Remember
right.
that
You
one?
did say that a lot.
Yeah.
I killed me.
H.A.
H.A.
Yeah.
No, he'd say H-A.
Was that supposed to be ha?
Yeah.
I'd kill me. H-A.
And then one final one here, guys,
Oh my
just
God.
to end this off.
Wow.
Go fuck yourself.
Remember when he would say that? Remember Alf would come into the room and
Wait, hold on. Do it again. Just
they'd all be having dinner and Alf would just come in and he'd go,
Go fuck yourself.
and then the whole crowd would go nuts.
You remember that?
You guys remember that?
really good. Really good,
All right, well,
everybody.
yeah. Woo! He said it! He said it! Okay, well, guys, thank you for listening.
Hold on. I need someone to make me an Elf T-shirt that says "Go fuck yourself."
It's just Alf with a talk bubble.
I need
Go
it.
fuck yourself.
I need it so badly. I need it so bad.
Yeah, that'd be so great. All right, guys. Well, thanks for
Beautiful
listening to the Valleycast. We appreciate all of you listeners, all you little BBs out there, our Valley cats, our folks out in the valley.
Out in the valley.
And if you guys want to be a patron, which you're like, Patreon, but if you're a patron, not only do you get this podcast early, which is Mondays every week, whereas if you wait, it comes out Thursdays, then you're also getting some pretty cool perks, and you're helping shape the future of the Valleyfolk, which is a very important thing. Since if you've seen what we're doing, I think we're doing pretty good stuff. I think it
love
looked
it.
good, feeling proud. We're all pretty proud of what
nice.
we're putting out there.
We filmed a sketch yesterday, or now I'm hurt.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're filming more stuff today. Every day is becoming busier and busier for us, and it just means that more content is coming very soon for you guys. So any bit helps if you go to patreon.com/thevalleyfolk to help us, continue this machine of hilarity,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
Love
love
that.
it.
That was very well put
was
and
very well
succinct.
put.
Thank you, man. Anything else? Anybody want to say anything else?
All good. Where's the
I
cat?
feel great.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time on the Valleycast.
Bye.